Forests, our lifeline. Forests have ecological functions such as regulating the water cycle, carbon cycle, and biodiversity conservation. Forests also prevent soil erosion, maintain soil fertility, and provide timber and non-timber forest products. However, forests are facing challenges such as deforestation, fragmentation, and degradation, which have a negative impact on the environment and human well-being. Sustainable forest management and conservation efforts are necessary to protect forests and ensure their continued benefits to humanity. A visit to a forest can be a wonderful experience that allows you to connect with nature and appreciate its beauty. Forests have an abundance of greenery, trees of different shapes and sizes, and create a canopy that filters the sunlight. The forest floor has rustling leaves and twigs, chirping birds and insects, and perhaps even the distant hooting of an owl or the howling of a pack of wolves. Wildlife such as deer, rabbits, squirrels, and maybe even a bear or a wild cat can be found in forests. Forests provide ecosystem services such as regulating the water cycle, sequestering carbon, and providing habitats for wildlife. Forest plays a critical role in supporting human livelihoods and well-being. Forest helps in preventing of floods and soil erosion. Forests contribute to the conversion of biodiversity as they provide habitats for many species. Forests have medicinal values and many plant species are used in traditional medicine. Forest also provides wood and non-timber forest products like fruits, nuts, honey, and latex. Forests can also help to reduce global warming by absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Forests can be classified as tropical forests, temperature forests, and boreal forests based on their geographical location. Deforestation is the cleaning of the forest for human activities such as agriculture, mining, and urbanization. Deforestation leads to soil erosion, loss of biodiversity, and climate change. Reforestation is the planting of trees to replace those that have been cut down. Afforestation is the planting of trees in an area where there was no forest. Forest can be conserved through sustainable forest management practices such as a selective cutting, reforestation, and agroforestry. The Forest Conservation Act of 1980 is an Indian law that aims to protect forests and wildlife. Community-based forest management involves local communities in forest conservation efforts. The Chipko movement in India is an example of community-based forest management. The Joint Forest Management Scheme in India involves local communities in the management of forests. The National Forest Policy of India aims to increase forest cover, improve the quality of forest, and involve local communities in forest conservation efforts. The Forest Stewardship Council is an international organization that promotes responsible forest management. The FSC provides certification to forests that meet their standards for sustainable forest management. Ecotourism involves visiting natural areas and promoting conservation and sustainable development. Ecotourism can help to provide income to local communities and promote conservation efforts. The Convention on Biological Diversity is an international treaty that aims to conserve biodiversity. The CBD promotes the sustainable use of biodiversity and the equitable sharing of benefits. The United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change is an international treaty that aims to address climate change. The UNFCCC recognizes the importance of forests in mitigating climate change and provides funding for forest conservation efforts. Forest fires can have a negative impact on the environment and human health. Forest fires can be caused by natural factors such as lightning or human activities such as burning debris or cigarettes. Activity. Question. How can you make the humus in the laboratory? Aim. To prepare humus in the lab. Procedure. Let us dig a small pit in the garden of the school. Fill it with vegetable peels and dried leaves. The pit is then covered with soil and water is sprinkled over it. The pit is kept untouched for 3 to 4 days. Observations. After 4 days, the top layers of the soil are removed. The leaves and the vegetable peels have turned into dark colored paste which is warm to touch. Inference. The microorganisms present in the soil converted the decaying vegetable peels and dried leaves into soft and spongy humus. The humus is warm to touch. It provides nutrients to the soil.